Oh, there's a shark on it.
Oh,
it is. Hey. Yeah, friend.
Yeah! Oh my god!
Nice, man. What a day. This is incredible.
Oh!
That is freaking amazing. Holy. Thank you, Mr. Crocodile. G'day and welcome back to another episode getting back to basics. Today we're out on the Great Barrier Reef. Good news is the weather, as you can see, is absolutely perfect. For those that are new to the channel, we've been living out of Salty Dingo, 17-foot vessel for the past almost 3 months now. We haven't had weather like this too often, so we're very, very excited to get out here. This spot where we've just found actually reminds me of a spot we dove a couple of months ago. There's like this channel that comes through the reef. Of course, the current comes through. That's a great sign for heaps of fish life. So pretty shortly, we're gonna throw a wetsuit and mask on and jump in and see what we've found here. But this place looks absolutely magic. We're gonna be fishing, we're gonna be diving, we're gonna be having an awesome time. It's gonna be an epic day. Hope you guys enjoy it as much as we do. How incredible is this place? Looks like there's a big cave that goes through the reef here as a swim through. Looks like it goes about 30 meters. Let's check it out. Doggies! Doggies! Oh, they're coming back towards you. Yeah, friend! Oh, bugger. We look down and the fish is gone. A Sharknado vortex coming straight up at us. There's like 10 big whaler sharks. There was silver fringe whalers and all sorts coming right up, mouths open, chomping. So we had to retreat to the reef edge and come back to the boat now. Unfortunately, GoPro died at the worst possible time there. Oh, it's a really nice bommy. Brand's hooked up to something big. Woo!
I can see it.
Oh, we got colour. It's not a shark. Oh, there's a shark on it.
Oh,
it is. Hey. It was a really nice mackerel. Oh, bugger, it's such a shame. Look at the shark.
Oh, you want it.
All right, we might take these hooks out and let him have it. got a nice sized Spanish mackerel, ladies and gentlemen. Just having a bit of a troll down the reef edge, and literally as we were letting the line out, it started screaming a whole lot quicker than it should have, and beautiful Spanish mackerel jumped on. It's going to be sashimi for lunch, and then we'll take him back to the sand cave. We'll go home for dinner as well. Friends on lunch duties, we've got Spanish mackerel cooked in lime juice, ceviche, hummus, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good. Friends happy. So I've just dropped anchor, which means we're wrapping up another epic day. Yeah, on the outer reef. Some of that snorkeling we did was just absolutely mind-blowing. Like, the amount of fish life there was incredible. Normally if you see like one coral trout like that back where I'm from, it's amazing. There would have been like maybe 40 or 50 of them on one little small section. Schools of Maori sea perch, long-nosed emperor, just incredible diving. The weather, believe it or not, tomorrow is meant to be better. So we're gonna head straight back out to a new spot, but once again, out wide, off the drop off. And yeah, we might give dogtooth tuna a crack tomorrow. We got Spanish mackerel for dinner. I do want to get going before it gets any later. It's 6 o'clock and that's just about shark o'clock. So see you bright and early in the morning. You can see them from above the water, eh? It's just like this huge school of fish. Hey, get in the boat, eh? That shark's a bit too curious. Yeah, just that shark like charged in at me, a big silver friend. Oh, here they are, here they are, here they're on it.
Oh!
Yeah.
What a strike.
Oh, yes! Yes! What a strike! That was one out of, there's about 50 of them down there. Come on, mate, I'll get that hook out for you. It's safe away from the sharks up here.
I bet $50 that the sharks are gonna get.
Oh, I think you might have just won, you bet. No, no, no. What a day, Fred. What a day. This is incredible. Day 91 at sea. And this is the best weather we've had. And we're catching GTs, sight fishing over the Great Barrier Reef. Oh, yes. Oh my God, the size of him. Oh, this is just honestly as good as it gets. Day 91 at sea. And yeah, it's dream conditions. We're sight casting GTs off the top. I'm gonna release him. Thanks for the good times, mate. How good is that? Yes. Let's jump in and have a look. Amazing! incredible, so cool. Doesn't look like the weather's getting any worse, so we're gonna lap it up out here. We're gonna have a bite to eat. We've got leftover mackerel from last night. Have a bit of a troll, dry off, and then we'll see where the afternoon takes us. Flying the drone over the shallow reef here, and we've spotted a straight line, and we're like, oh, that looks strange, and there's something kind of just breaking the surface. It's this old shipwreck, like old shipwreck that's wrecked in the middle, and it's got an anchor line out the front and out the back, and you can see this big old school like Admiralty anchors each side that were basically would have been holding the ship upright after it's shipwrecked. So we're gonna jump in and have a closer look. We'll see if there's any remains at all we can find from it, or to even try and identify the wreck. It's gonna be a bit dodgy anchoring, but we're gonna throw an anchor down. Hopefully we don't end up next to this wreck. Throw a mask on and sort of got to body surf through the waves to get in there. I don't know what we're gonna find, but I'm just so excited. This is absolutely awesome. You ready, friend?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go. This is an incredibly old shipwreck. Oh, all right, that's the third big anchor we've found. Just behind me here, you can see like all the ballast rocks on the bottom. So this is probably like where the ship's hold is, where it's actually sunk and the majority of it's been broken up and there's scraps everywhere. There's a couple of things which look like they may be cannons, which is just epic. But if there was going to be any treasure to be around this like ballast rock here where the majority of the contents have gone down, so anything like coins or anything like that that's survived, this is probably the best spot to look. And then his boat has put anchors out over the reef where he's trying to pull himself off. Everything on this shipwreck will be protected under the Historical Shipwreck Act, so those things picked up. I just showed Fran, I'm going to put them back where I got them from. Oh, so cool. That's been a dream of mine for so long, to explore a really old shipwreck, like Pirates Day shipwreck. Just imagine yourself like back in the day with the cannons and the anchors, and so crazy. But yeah, those poor buggers shipwrecked here, you could just put yourself in their shoes. They would have been in a world of strife. Likely would have been a hell of a lot rougher than this. There's all those sharks which you've seen off the drop off. Nowhere to go. Yeah, it would have been pretty fatal days for a lot of the crew on board, I imagine. Got to get a trout for dinner. Most of them are too big. I'll see if Frank can get one. That's dinner. Perfect. We got dolphins on the bow. There was probably one thing missing from this great adventure. We just hadn't found a big gnarly shipwreck yet. We'd found a couple of World War II plane wrecks, like stumbled across them, which was incredible. But to come across that shipwreck like that today, it was a huge ship, very old, I reckon 1800s, a couple of massive anchors. That was really, really cool. We've got a beautiful sunset. We've just made it home right as the sun was setting, and we've got a full moon rising out there. Awesome. This is from a place we've literally just found and named Turtle Lagoon. There's these guys everywhere. They're a green turtle. This time of the year they're coming up to lay on the islands, but this place here, it's like a maze of mangroves that's created these tiny little islands. It looks like something out of Micronesia. It's incredible. With crystal clear water through a mangrove system. It's just so rare to find here in Oz. Yeah, this little sheltered area is just like a haven of marine life with turtles, stingrays, crocodiles, sharks. It's really, really cool. The idea is we're gonna find a spot to camp just around here somewhere, set up camp, and we'll go from there. Hope you enjoy the episode. Very cool. There's turtles all through the shallows here. It's like a mangrove system, but crystal clear water. There.
There's so many turtles. Maybe the other one was more open.
Holy, what a time as we're trying to sneak up through this mangrove. I'm exploded.
Looks like we're going to be sharing the island with turtles and crocodiles. There's something that we've noticed on all these islands, and I'm not quite sure why they do it, and I've never known them to do it before, but the crocodiles, they come so far up the beach. Like, this is a normal sand spit on one of the islands, and we're camped just up here, but the crocodiles come so far up and they actually get right up under the trees, and I'm like, well, there's no nesting birds there for them to eat. The turtle eggs aren't hatching yet, so there's nothing there that I can see for him to eat. What's the point? Why are they getting right up under the trees? I'll show you these croc tracks. Every day he goes up, right under the trees, and he sits up under there. Or he keeps actually going further. I'll follow him up. So, like, you'd think if you come up away from the waters line, you camp there, you think you'd be away from the crocs, but the truth of the matter is, you can't get far enough up the beach to get away from them. Look at this bloke's even come around and then up in here. You can see up in the trees there's some Torres Strait pigeons, but they stay too high, they're right up there. So this is where the crocs come. So they come and sit in this kind of area. One theory was that they'd come right high up and sit on the sand that's been heated all day, so to stay warm during the night time, but it doesn't make sense when they sit in the shade, does it? So I don't know, really don't know. All right, this is incredibly exciting. As soon as we arrive at a new island, first thing we do is generally have a little walk, do a bit of beach combing. Straight away we found a couple of nautilus shells, but can you see that? There is a message in a bottle. We've never found one, we've heard rumors of them, obviously seen them on movies, but
It looks blank.
go for it, friend. Do the honors. Oh no, the ink has maybe faded in the savage sunlight. So the cork in the top of the bottle seemed to do the job. You can see it's pretty well aged, but it's stayed watertight. You can see it blank. The message in the bottle's all faded. If you're watching this and you left a message in a bottle, please tell us what you wanted it to tell us. Oh, that's such a bugger, but pretty cool start to the island anyway. Alright, we're just doing a bit of a scoping mission. Tomorrow we've got a big walk planned, like a massive walk up this creek. The idea of today, we've come up on the high tide, checking it all out. I think this is about as far as we're going to get tomorrow, and then we'll start the walk. It's turned into fresh water. We've got this incredible canopy over the top. Beautiful fresh drinking water. I think it's going to be about a 6-hour walk for us tomorrow, so it's going to be good, but for now, we've got a dropping tide, so we've got to get out of here before we're high and dry and see if we can set up camp somewhere safe. We've just anchored the boat, and as I was walking and checking the anchor line, I saw something quite amazing. Oh yes, it's a perfect one. How cool is that? It was just buried the tiniest bit in the sand. Oh my God. It's kind of the contrast in cool shells and natural, beautiful animals, and then this shit, like human waste and plastic, is all over these beaches. It's a huge crisis. I'll show you the high tide line in a second. So at the high tide line, I found this fruit now. I can't remember its name. Well, I reckon I've eaten it before. It's got this seed in the middle. It tastes pretty good actually. Tree. This is them. Look at those right ones there. I've eaten these in New Guinea when I was a kid, so that's like maybe 20 years ago. But I don't remember the name. In New Guinea, in Pidgin, we'd call them lau lau. But if someone knows the name of this fruit, please let me know. They're really good. We're gonna fill our pockets and our hat with this fruit because yeah, on the shoreline here, it's so rare to find fruit. Look at this. It's like the Garden of Eden. Wow. Beware of green ants. Look at this. On the high tide line. That's, oh, look at him go. That's awesome. Got that lure, didn't he? Oh. Did something just bite him on the way in? Yeah, something's just hit him on the way in, like a crocodile. See that?
Oh my god.
You can see he's sitting there. Oh, sorry mate, I'll let you go. You better swim quick, mate. Whoa! Oh, how cool is that? Just at about this little creek here, and the water is so crystal clear, like you can see everything. We saw this guy actually come in, chase him a lure, and then had a big boof but missed it, and I was like, oh, that's a barra. We saw him lob the popper right in front of his nose and just twitched it, and he just come up and engulfed it. So cool. Sight fishing for these fish is just absolutely incredible. Oh man, I was happy to see this barramundi come in on the beach. Like, obviously we're relying on the ocean to catch our source of protein every day, but yesterday we prioritised other things. We were kind of sightseeing all day and didn't actually catch anything, so we went veggie for the night and all lunch today. But we're back in the good books with barramundi for dinner. Fish on, fish on. Big diddy. Oh, it's a big jack! Holy moly, it's a big jack! Yes, what a fish! This is so wild. So behind me here, there's this little freshwater system, maybe 500 meters away from the ocean. And I've come here and first cast picked up a beautiful mangrove jack. It's all enclosed. There's bait fish everywhere, mullet. There's a croc slide right next to me here, just on the bank here. I'm gonna show you something really cool. That croc that he's come off the bank there, he's walked, I've followed his tracks, that's how I got here. He's walked about 500 meters. So I saw his tracks on the beach and I was like, where's this croc headed? Followed it, and found this secret little fishing hole full of mangrove jack. That is epic. I'm actually gonna bring this jack home with us to eat. They're such good eating. Thank you, Mr. Crocodile. Unfortunately, this is just no different to the next 100 kilometers of coastline in the fact that it's covered in rubbish. And I mean, like, you see crocodile tracks, like remote, wild, rugged Australia, where there's crocodiles like roaming free, covered in plastic, as far as the eye can see. What's cooking? Good looking? What have you got? Fish and chips.
Mangrove Jack with olive.
Oh yeah? Wow, looks amazing. That's the kitchen, then we come out the front door to hopefully catch the last of the sunset. Yeah, how's that? Sunset down the river. Oh man, it's been such a good day. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. It was a really good little win there to catch dinner again. I mean, yesterday we went hungry. We went on the vegetarian diet. Yeah, we've been spent too much time looking through that awesome turtle lagoon, and we're doing other bits and pieces, so we didn't catch any food. But today, lucked out. We've got barramundi, we've got mangrove jack. Fran is cooking up a storm there because tomorrow morning we're setting out on something we're really excited for. It's going to be an incredible day if it all goes to plan. Shit could well and truly hit the fan, but we're walking up here, we reckon about 6 hours, hoping to get to a pretty special spot. So guys, if you like adventure, if you like getting back to basics, tomorrow or next episode for you guys is going to be a pretty special day. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. We're heading that way. Phew.